Montana, and right out the gate, 17 hours straight through, wouldn't advise it. It's a whole heck of a lot of driving, but it was worth every minute, every mile of it. Went up to Shepherd, Montana, see some good friends of mine that I ain't seen in a while that's been living up there. And me and old Travis bought our turkey tags and ended up busting a bird apiece up there. So it was absolutely fantastic. Beautiful country. I've never been further than Iowa, so it was an absolute experience of a lifetime for me, really. Seeing pronghorn and all kinds of different animals, elk, tons of Merriam turkeys, which is what we were after when we got up there. So met some great people, got some good connections to go back, got invited to come back to hunt some antelope, some elk, and some more turkeys, so looking forward to that. We were in the Bull Mountains over by Roundup, Montana, so I mean we were out there for sure. We definitely figured out why they called it Big Sky Country for sure. It was absolutely awesome. The mountains, the trees, the snow. It actually snowed 12 to I think 15 inches the first 2 days while we were there. So that was not ideal for the turkey hunting, but those mountain birds up there, they seemed to be used to it, so they were still fired up, and we got some great footage, and had an absolute great time, man. It was awesome. I can't wait to go back. Travis, he got a bird. We weren't able to get it on film because these toms were henned up, so they were pretty content with where they was at, so we had to do a little spot and stalk and sneak up to them, and we had to work for those birds a little bit, but ended up getting him one busted, and then I ended up going back and ended up getting me a bird busted too, so it was absolutely awesome. We got mine on camera. You can hear this bird gobbling its head off. He was fired up. It was absolutely awesome. Watched him come down a whole mountainside and work his way down to the bottom to where we was at. So I mean, I've never ever thought that I'd hunt turkeys like that before, in the mountains and the rocks and the big pine trees, but I tell you what, it was absolutely phenomenal experience. And then we actually found, we were driving around doing some scouting, and we seen some bull elk, and one of them still had his antlers. Actually had one antler left. He had lost the other one, but we were driving down the public on some public land, and we seen these elk coming out of the trees off this mountainside, and he took off running, and he dipped down into a creek bank, and when he come up to the other side, his antler was gone, and we're all like, holy moly, hang on a second, turn around. So we turned around and went back down in that little dry creek bed, and there it was laying there. So actually got to pick that horn up right off of the elk's head right after he dropped it, so that was absolutely fantastic. And you'll see in the video too, old Tyson Gravenhoff, kid we met up there, absolutely great kid. He actually was kind of like our guide, showing us around, and we had some permission to hunt some ground that he was friends with the landowner, so that was absolutely fantastic. And he ran the camera for us a little bit and showed us around, showed us Missouri boys how to climb up those Montana mountains, and absolutely embarrassed us pretty much, to say the least. But you'll see in the picture, like I was saying, we actually propped my bird up after I shot it on that same elk horn that we found, so that was pretty awesome. But other than that, yeah, this video we got, there's a lot of great pictures we got of the country and a lot of the turkeys out there, so enjoy. Monday morning, we actually got back this morning at 7:30 this morning, so that was, whew, like I said, that was a long ride, 17 hours straight through, but we had a great time. But we were ready to get back home, see the families, and made it back for Easter Sunday, so that's pretty cool. Monday morning is opening day here in Missouri, so we went from Montana to Missouri right here back to back, so we got a few days to rest up and then get back at them Monday morning. So I think me and old Pops is going to go out there and chase some birds right here back home, so that's going to be a good time. So stay tuned for that footage, and we'll see you guys down the road. Thank you.
And I have traveled such a distance just to see the smile that's on your face. And I have traveled far and wide, and I have died and lived and flown through time and space. And the most familiar happiness I've ever known is here with me again. Tucked away inside my home, this rolling stone has found a rock to call his friend. And if you wonder where my heart is when I'm out on the road, Lord, it's right at home. I left it, honey, just for you to hold. And if you wonder how I'm doing, know that I am doing fine. But I wish I was in Virginia on the Russell County line. Captivated by your beauty, I look at you and see the one I love. Reunited in this tomb where our pride died and was buried from above. And in that dirt.
All right, so we got a group of turkeys up here on the other side, top side of this ridge. So we're gonna try to sneak up here and see what happens. Travis is on the board, so now we're trying to get me a bird. So then we got old Tyson over here. He's kind of like our little guide. Been treating us real nice here in Montana, so we're gonna sneak up this big ass ridge, see what we can't make happen. Here we go.
bottles. I can't focus on a thing. Having nightmares in the daytime till I hear my telephone ring. On the other end's my mama. Yeah, I could buy Maybach, but I'm still in my F-150. My last name is a whole lot bigger than things changed, except one thing.
Good job, buddy.
Merriam, dude, on the board. Oh. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Look at that. That's a beard there, bud.
Nice.